Hello, my name is Katherine Rogers. I'm a state rep in Concord and have served in the legislature for, I think this is my 7th term. I serve on the House Finance Committee, and as such we deal with the budget, which is the biggest policy document that the legislature has to deal with each year. And the reason I'm supporting Paul Hodes for State Senate is he is the only candidate that understands the consequences of the state budget. He understands it's the biggest policy document we have. All of the candidates are great. They all understand the consequences of gun violence prevention, which is important to me, although Paul has been out front longer than anybody on that issue and has talked about it longer than anybody, and I appreciate that. Everybody has talked about the right to choice. Everybody has talked about a lot of the social issues, but the only candidate, when I've asked them, that really understands the consequences of the budget is Paul Hodes. When we come in next year, we're going to be looking at a budget that has shortfalls everywhere. We're going to have to make choices between a single mother and an aged parent. We're going to have to make choices between whether we fund the disability children or whether we fund the aging people that want to stay in their homes or give up their property because of property taxes. Paul's the only one that has looked at what kind of things we have to deal with. He's the only one that's looking at new ideas of how to fund the budget. It's not just spending, it's revenue as well. And we don't have revenues. We don't have, it's not a question of priorities. It's not a question of, well, can we cut a little bit more here, or do we make a choice between spending here or there? It's what do we do? We've cut everything to the bone. Everything we've got has gone back. This year we were able to put more money in funding for education than ever before, but we're not going to be able to do that again unless we come up with some new concepts. Paul Hodes is the only candidate that's looking at new concepts and looking outside the box, if you will. So that's why I'm supporting Paul Hodes, because not only is he right on all of the social issues, not only is he right on all the domestic issues, but he's actually looking for answers to budgets. If you don't want to pay higher taxes, and if you don't want to just lose every kind of issue we have and lose funding for every program that's out there, you'll vote for Paul Hodes.